Good day, Secondary Mathematics Module 2 class, contact class for 2022, DS Math 2022 or 22 and DE Math 22. My name is Gerson Kampungu. My mobile and email address are given on the screen. Welcome to Mathematics Module 2. I wish you all to be hardworking, dedicated and self-driven students in this course. This presentation covers the subject content in brief and some general guidelines that I want everyone to keep in mind when preparing for the April-May 2022 examination. This presentation are going to cover 6 topics, looking at simplifying, Factorise, Trigonometry and Geometry, vectors, measures of central tendency, then we conclude with probabilities. Simplifying. By simplifying here, we're just simply looking at bringing whatever equation you are given in simplest form. In this case, you are only given some letters and numbers, given that y to the power 2 minus n, the whole of that to the power 2, times y to the power n minus 2, the whole of that to the power 2. Here, already see that the bases are the same. Then you are only looking at the powers or the exponents. Also here you have to bring in the understanding of indices. In this case, you have your y. Since it's the power, you multiply in each and every exponent with the exponent given outside the brackets. So you have 2 times 2 is 4 minus n times 2 is 2n. Then times, here also have your n. Then n times 2 gives you your 2n minus 2 times 2 is 4. Since the base is the same, which is y, you just now deal with the exponents. In this case, it's more like you are multiplying. What do you do if you are multiplying? What you do with the exponents? You add. So you have 4 plus negative 4 plus negative 4, then minus 2n plus 2n. You already know that plus and minus to give you minus. So 4 minus 4 gives you 0. Minus 2n plus 2n, of course it's plus, 2n and 2n gives you also 0. Therefore, y is equal to 0. That's how you see on the screen there we have y is equal to 0. Then b, we are given 3 to the power 3 and 3 to the power negative 2, 9 to the power negative 4, 27 to the power 6. The exponents are almost the same, but now this one's what you should deal with first. So you have 3 to the power 3 and 3 to the power negative 2. You want also to convert them such that you have the same basis throughout. 9, that one divided by 3, it gives you 3. So it's 3 to the power 2, the whole of it to the power negative 4. How about 27? That one's going to be 3 to the power 3, the whole of it to the power 6. Handle the ones in the brackets. Power 3 to the power negative 2. What do you do here is the powers. What do you do? If this case is the open brackets, then the exponent. You multiply the exponents. 2 times negative 4 gives you negative 8. 3 times 6, that one gives you 18. That's what you have. Then, since the base is the same, you now only handle the exponents or the powers. In this case, you add them. So you can put them now, deal with the ones that are positive first. You can say 18 plus 3 minus 8 minus 2. So you have 18 plus 3 gives you 21. 21 minus 8, then minus 2. So you have 21 minus, this is minus 12, because minus and minus, minus 12. Have your 3 is equal to 21 minus 12 gives you 11. That's how now you're having like the final answer is 3 to the power 11. So basically first you have to make sure that the bases are the same. Then you work on the exponents or the powers, bring in the rule of indices, how to handle the exponents. Then you just go slow like that. Then next, have factorizing. Factorize the following expressions. Remember again from module 1 or 2.1, the rule of solving or factorizing. Here you are given 4x to the power 2 plus 12x plus 9. Find the products of AC first. So in this case you have 4 times 9. That one will give you 20. You can always go in your calculators to avoid calculating errors. That one gives you 36. Now you look at the factors of 36, which when you add or subtract gives you B, which is 12. Start with 1. That was 1 times 36. 36 divided by 2, that will be 2 times 36 divided by 2. That one will give you 18. 18. Or then 36 divided by 3. 12, or 3 times 12. 36 divided by 4. Give you a 4 and a 9. 36 divided by 10. That one give you a decimal, can't work. 36 divided by 11. Can't work. 36 divided by 12 gives you a 3 and a 12. So basically just like that. These are the ones. Then you look at which of these factors that when you add or subtract to give you 12. Look at 36 and a 5. No, it can't work. 36 divided by 6 is a 6. Also have a 6 and a 6. 36 divided by 7, it can't work. 36 divided by 8, can't work. So basically that's what you have. So you look at two factors which when you add or subtract gives you 12. We have a 6 and a 6. 6 times 6, 36. 6 plus 6 is 12. Then we are working with these ones. Then you have your 4x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 9. Handle this one separate and the other two also separate. What's common here is 2x. So you have your 2x into 2x, because 2x times 2x give you 4x, 4x squared. Then plus 3, because 2x times 3 gives you 6x. Then you come to the next one there. What's common here is a 3 plus 3 into 2x plus 3, because 3 times 2x is 6x, 3 times 3 is 9. Then your answers will be the 2x, which is outside the brackets, 2x, put in brackets, and the 2x plus 3. So your answers then is 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3. That's what we have on the screen there. Then you come to B, you are given 8x squared minus 10x plus 3. Again, find the products of AC. 8 times 3 gives you can always punch in a calculator if you can't find it offhand. 8 times 3 gives you 24. Then you find any factors of 24, which when you add or subtract gives you negative 10. Start with 1 times 24, of course. 24 divided by 2 gives you 12, so 2 times 12. Or 24 divided by 3, can it work? You punch in a calculator, yes. 3 and 8, of course. Then 24 divided by 4, yes, a 4 and a 6. 24 divided by 5, no it can't, give you decimals. 24 divided by 6, which you already have. Okay, those are the ones we have. Or 24 divided by 9, can it work? No, it gives you a decimal. Alright, then you look at which two, when you add or subtract, it gives you negative 10. 4 times 6 gives you 24. But 4 plus 6, it won't give you negative 10, unless both of these becomes negatives. Negative 4, negative 6. Negative 4 plus negative 6 gives you negative 10. Negative 4 times negative 6 gives you positive 24. Then those are the numbers we are dealing with. We have 8x squared minus 4x minus 6x plus 3. Then what's common here is 4x. You have 4x into 2x, because 4x times 2x will give you 8x squared. Then here to be minus 1. 4x times negative 1 gives you negative 4x. Then you come to this side. What's common here is the 3. minus 3 into 2x minus 1. Because 3 times 2x gives you negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 1 gives you positive 3. Then your answer will be 4x minus 1 and 2x minus 1. Those are the answers we have on the screen. Then come to trigonometry. You're given that given quadratic quadrilateral ABCD, angle BAD is equal to angle ADC is equal to 90 degrees. Those are the ones we're having on the screen there. Then E is a point on DC. Angle BC is equal to 40 degrees Celsius degree, and AE is parallel to BC. So AE or EA and CB are parallel. Find angles P, Q, and R. You are asked to find R. Of course, these are two angles within lines that are parallel to each other. Basically, it means that these two are the same. So R, like DEA is equal to ECB. That's why you start with that one. R therefore will be 40 degree, because angle DEA is equal to angle ECB, which is 40. Then we know that R is 40. It becomes easy for us to find P. For us to find P, it's just going to be 180 minus the 90 degree you are given, which is the ADE, minus R, which you already know, which is 40. This one will give you 50 degree. Then we are asked to find Q. Q is very easy, because here, the angle outside here or on the C side, if you have to draw a line going down here, it should be the same as that one. So basically here you are just 180 minus 40. 180 minus 40, which will give you 140 degree. Those are the answers we are having on the screen there, that P is 50, Q is 140, then R is 40. That's how we found them. Then B, you are asked to find length AD. Length AD. Length AD, which is this one. But here, remember the rule of SOHCAHTOA. Because here you are given the angle, you are given the length of one of the unknown distance or unknown area. SOHCAHTOA, you can always write it there, SOHCAHTOA. If you are looking at sine, then sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Then tan is opposite over adjacent. In this case, you are given, you can draw it. This is what we are having, what we are looking at. In short, here is your E, here is the D, then here is A. We know already, this one we are given that it's 40. Okay, this is 40 degree. Then this one we are given 6 centimeters. We have to find this length, AD. Okay, we are given AD. We are given opposite. It's what we are finding. And we know adjacent. What should we do? We have opposite and adjacent, then it's tan. Because we have opposite and adjacent. We're looking at tan theta, which is 40, is equal to, what's the opposite? That's the AD, the unknown. Divide that by, what's our adjacent? Is 6. Then AD is equal to tan 40 degree times 6. Then so key in your scientific calculator, that one will give you 0.839. That's the tan 40. Multiply that by 6. Then it gives you 5 centimeters. Meaning the length AD is 5 centimeters, but length DE is 6 centimeters. That's how we found the 5 centimeters we're seeing on our screen. Then next, find the length AD. we are asked here to find length AE rather. If we go back there, we have it like this. This one we know is 6 centimeters. Now this one also we know is 5 centimeters. This one is 90 degrees, of course not to scale. This is D, this is E, that is A. Now we have to find this length. This length is the one where we have to find. So what have been asked there. AE. What is that? Of course, you have to use your Pythagoras theorem here, where it says that C squared is equal to B squared plus A squared, or A squared plus B squared. But what are we finding here? We're finding our C. This is C, this is A, that is B. So we have our C is equal to then the square root of B squared plus A squared. Square root of what's our B? B is 5. 5 squared plus what's our A is 6 squared. So we have the square root of 5 squared is 25. 6 squared is 36. Then you key in, now you find the square root of what's 25 plus 36. You can always key that one in your calculator. 25 plus 36 gives you 61. So you are finding the square root of 61. Square root of 61 gives you 7.8. That's now centimeters. So now we know that the length here, AE, is 7.8 centimeters. This is 6, that's 5, that's 7.8 centimeters. Then next, supposed to be D, to find area ADE. This is a right angle triangle. How to calculate the area for that? Just half BH. Half breadth times height. That's area. So it's half, what's our breadth? Is 6 times 6 times what's our height? Is 5. 6 times 5 is 30 divided by 2, then gives us 15. Remember it's area, so it's squared. 15 square centimeters. Though on the screen there we forgot the squared, but that is how we got the 15 centimeters. We come to trigonometry and geometry. Make use of the right angle triangle to find cosine theta, tan theta, and sec theta, given that theta is an acute angle and that sine theta is equal to 3 over square root of 81. Given that sine theta is equal to 3 over square root of 81. This one we can simplify to be 3 over square root of 81 is 9. Divide that, give you 1 over 3. Here it's sine. Remember, if you go back to your SOHCAHTOA, we are given sine is opposite over adjacent, or you can still write there. If you look at this, we are given that sine theta is equal to 1 over 3. So it's more like this is what we are having. This is a 90 degree. We are given opposite and the hypotenuse. Okay, it's not to scale, or otherwise you draw it like that. Let's find this 90 degree. Again, that sine theta. Have the opposite one is this one, which is 1. Then hypotenuse is 3. Something like, oh, let's put like this. So opposite, this is 1, then this is 3. That's what we are having. All right. Then you are asked to find, since you know opposite and hypotenuse, which is 3, you can also find this one. So it's more like this is C, this is B, this is A, then this is B. We are finding B. Remember Pythagorean theorem says C squared is equal to B squared plus A squared. In this case, we know what C is. We know what A is. We're just to find B. How can we find B? For B squared will then be C squared minus A squared, which now B is equal to the square root of C squared minus A squared. What is C? C is 3. 3 squared minus what's A is 1. 1 squared. So we have the square root of 9 minus 1, which is called the square root of 8. So if you want, you can still put that one in decimal expression. That would be 9 point something or 0 point something. Let's see. So let's look at the square root of 8. What will it give us? Well, this one can also be 2.828. Otherwise, like that's also fine. Now we know that B, so let me draw it much clearer. You have like that. This one is opposite, that's 1. This one is 3. Then this one is the square root of 8 or 2.828. Okay. Then we have to find cosine theta. Cosine theta is equal to, cosine theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. What is our adjacent here? Our adjacent is the square root of 8, which is this one. So it's more that we have square root of 8 over what's hypotenuse is 3. 3. Square root of 8 over 3. That's how we got it there. Otherwise, you can put this one in decimal places, whereby you can also have that this is 2 over 8, 8 divide that by 3, which will give you, let's see, that one will give you, divided by 3, will give you 0.9428. Even if you just write this one, of course is correct, or you bring it in this way, it's also correct. Then you come to tan theta. Tan theta is equal to, tan is opposite over adjacent. What's our opposite? Opposite is 3. Our opposite is 3. Then our adjacent is the square root of 8. No, sorry, our opposite is 1. Opposite is 1. So adjacent is 8. The 1 over square root of 8. Even you write it like that is correct. Or you can say 1 divided by what? The square root of 8, 2.828. This one will give you, let's punch that one in. 1 divided by 2.828 gives you 0.3536. Either you write it like that or like that is still correct. Then you come to sec theta, which is equal to 1 over cosine theta. But now we know what our cosine theta is. Cosine theta is square root of 8 over 3, which is 3 over square root of 8. Or if you want, you can say as 3 divided by 2.828, which will give you 3 divided by 2.828 is 1.0608. Now you write it like that or like that is still correct. All right. Got the next one? Vectors. Vectors. So that we are given vectors where A is 3, 2, B is negative 2 and 2, then C 8, negative 8. Write down two simultaneous equations in terms of x and y. We're given that xa plus yb is equal to c. So we have x times 3 and a 2 plus y, negative 2 and 2 is equal to c. Your c is 8, negative 8. I have to write down two equations. for your first equation will be 3x minus 2y, because you multiply that, the number given, or the x or the y, with figures that were given in the vector, is equal to 8. That's for equation 1. Then equation 2 will be 2x plus 2y is equal to negative 8. That's your second equation. Then B, you are asked to solve the equations to find the values of x and y. To solve, here you can choose whether by substitution or by elimination. 2x plus 2y is equal to negative 8. Straightforward, you can just add the two equations to cancel out these ones, the y. Then you have 3x plus 2x gives you 5x, comes 0, is equal to, also here 0. Therefore you have divided by 5, then x is equal to 0. So I have there on the screen, x is equal to 0. Since you know what x is, you can now find what y is. Just take any equation. You can take, let's take the first equation. So it's 3x minus 2y is equal to 8. 3 times 0 minus 2y is equal to 8. We have 2y is equal to 8. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, y is equal to negative 4. That's how we got on the screen that you are having that x is equal to 0 and y is equal to negative 4. We come to measures of central tendency. You are told that 20 random students were asked to mention one of their most favorite fruits. The result was listed apple, 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 mango, banana, apple, mango, mango, banana, 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 apple, 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 apple. Then A, you were asked to present the result on a frequency distribution table. What you have on the screen there, that's how a frequency distribution table looks like. It should have the items, in this case the fruits, then you tally, you do the frequency, then the cumulative frequency. Let's quickly just do that one. You have your fruits, then you have your tally, frequency, cumulative frequency. Then the fruits that you can write in whichever order, either alphabetically or not, can be in ascending or descending or just random. In this case, to make it easier, alphabetically have apple, have banana, then you have mango. So here it's always easy to start with frequency, then you come to the tallying. Then frequency, you just basically just count. How many apples are there? Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you write 11. Now in tally, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, then you throw through, or you strike through. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, you strike through. That means 5, 5, then 1. That's already 11. Cumulative frequency, that's definitely 11. Then you come to banana. You just count. How many bananas are there? How many students said banana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You write the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you strike through. Then cumulative frequency, you are adding up the frequencies. 11 plus 5, 16. Then mango, you count how many mangoes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You write 4 there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 plus 4 is 20. There you go. Then B, we are asked find mean. Mean is average. So how many students are there? 20. How many fruits? 3 fruits, which they listed. That's how you find your average. 20 divided by 3 gives you 6.67. That's how we found that. Then you're asked to find the mode. Mode is the number of items that's appearing more frequent, or the most. In this case, then you just look at whether your frequencies, which one's the highest, is apple. Then your mode is apple. Just right there. You can write apple or apples. Then median is the one which is in the center. In this case, you have 20 students that listed. But now, out of this 20, 11 is apples. Then you know that if you take 20 divided by 2, that will give you 10. That 10 will fall under apples. Then the median is definitely apple, or obviously apple. Then we come to probabilities. A basket contains 3 orange fruits and 2 lemon fruits. Ian selects 3 fruits with replacement. So he selects 3. In this case, say that draw a tree diagram. Start with, that's 1. Because the probability is always out of 1 or 100. Then the trick part here is that you have to understand, is it by replacement or not? By replacement, meaning he picks and he puts it back. Okay. Then we have orange and lemon. Put L there for lemon. Orange, lemon. How many oranges contains 3 oranges? It's 3. 3 out of 5. So it will be 3 out of 5. Then how many lemons? There are 2 out of 5. Because in total there are 5. There are 3 oranges and 2 lemons. The first time, this is more like the first time he picks. He will what he will pick is 3 out of 5 orange, then 2 out of 5 lemon. When he picks the second time again, it's either orange or lemon. 3 out of 5 orange and 2 out of 5 lemon. That's the second time. Because he picked how many times? 3 times. Then the third time, also, this is now the third. Orange or lemon. 3 out of 5 and 2 out of 5. Then you come again here. You again pick orange or lemon. 3 out of 5 and 2 out of 5. Again, that same second time, it's either orange or lemon. 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 5. Then again, the third time it will also be orange or lemon. 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5. Down here also, 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5. To make it easy, you can always just do like sum up for each line. This one becomes very much easy for you before you start even answering the questions. In this case, you are having 0, 0, 0. The chances of him, let's just ignore this line now. The chance of Ian picking 3 oranges all the times. The first time, orange. Second time, an orange. Third time, an orange. It will be 3 over 5 times 3 over 5 times 3 over 5, which can also be 3 to the power 3 over 5 to the power 3. Then the possibility or the probability of him choosing orange, lemon, it will be 3 over 5 times 3 over 5 and 2 over 5, which is more like 3 to the power 2 over 5 to the power 2 times 2 over 5. Then the possibility or probability of him picking orange, lemon, orange, it will be 3 over 5 times 2 over 5 times 3 over 5, which is just the same as that one. 3 to the power 2 over 5 to the power 2 times 2 over 5. Possibility of choosing OLL, 3 over 5 times 2 over 5 times 2 over 5, which is also can be 2 to the power 2 over 5 to the power 2 times 3 over 5. Then LOO to be 2 over 5, 3 over 5, 3 over 5, or 3 to the power 2 over 5, the power 2 over 2 over 5. Then lemon, orange, lemon, 2 over 5, 3 over 5, 2 over 5, which is also the same as 2 to the power 2 over 5 to the power 2 and 3 over 5. Then lemon, orange, 2 over 5 and another 2 over 5, then a 3 over 5, or 2 to the power 2 over 5 to the power 2 and a 3 over 5. Then lastly LLL, 2 over 5, 2 over 5, 2 over 5, which is 2 to the power 3 over 5 to the power 3. Alright, once you have it like that, it becomes now very easy for you to answer the next questions, whichever questions that follows. In this case, then, they were asked, find the probability of selecting at least one orange fruit. At least one orange fruit. That's basically, we are just being asked to find 1 minus the probability of only choosing lemon, 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 which is more like P is equal to 1 minus P, probability of only choosing L, L. So when you have it in this way, you just go for L, L, L. It's there, which is 2 to the power 3 or 5 over 3. Then you have it that 1 minus 2 to the power 3 over 5 to the power 3. That one will give you 1 minus 2 to the power 3 will give you 8, or 5 to the power 3 will give you 200 and something. Then you can always punch that one in your calculator. 5 to the power 3 gives you 125. Then you subtract all that from 1, it will give you 0.936. Otherwise, this one you can also put in a decimal. 8 divided by that, 8 divided by 125 is 0.064. That's what we are subtracting from 1. So it gives you 0.936. Then C, find the probability of selecting no orange fruit. So no orange fruit at all. Basically, you are being asked to calculate or to find the probability of only choosing lemon, which is, you go back even to what you have, which is 2 to the power 3 over 5 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 over 5 to the power 3, which we already have there, which is 0.064. So my advice therefore then for you to do the probability, first, when you draw up your tree diagram, also proceed to kind of get the calculations. Then from there, whatever question they will ask you, even if they have to ask you find the probability of finding what, is very easy. You just revert to that, then you deduce from there, or you get your answers from that. So with that, let's look at how to prepare for your examination. The first thing for you is to ensure that you have all the study materials or resources required for this module. You should also ensure that you spend enough time reading the prescribed materials and to follow the instructions carefully so as to ensure that you do not waste unnecessary time and effort. Take time to first acquaint yourself with the content of the module by reading through the material carefully, as well as even by listening to the video over and over. Always pay attention to the marks allocated to each question and answer accordingly. Always answer the questions you know well first. In that case, it will save you time. And never leave any question unanswered or blank. Revise your assignments and ask your tutor if you have any problem. With that, I wish you good luck for your exams, assignments, and always remember that perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. All the best for your upcoming exams.